What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new here, please make sure you go ahead and slap that like button for me and also subscribe so you do not miss any more YouTube growing tips or brand strategies or social media strategies or all this fun stuff that I learned in this past year of starting YouTube. I started YouTube a year ago and I learned so much. So all the information that I give you guys, it's fresh, it's right from 2020. I just learned, and I'll never forget this question in particular when I first started. So I knew as soon as I had this second channel that this was going to be a topic I would talk about here, because this is kind of my way of putting out a lot of popular topics that are common for you guys, but telling my version of it. So I do encourage you to watch a lot of different videos about niches and being successful on YouTube and all the different types of videos that I have here. I want you guys to still continue to go out there and do lots of research and learn as much as you can, but it's also important to kind of get one-on-one interaction, kind of personal stories on events that happened when it came down to me answering these questions. I like to think of myself now as quite a bit of a successful YouTuber, so the fact that this question itself, do I need a niche to be successful on YouTube, actually almost kept me from starting YouTube. I wanted to just speak on that just in case anybody felt the same type of kind of anxiety. So basically, when I did first start a year ago with my first channel, I immediately knew that I wanted it to be somewhat of a variety channel, and I almost didn't start because every single coach that I saw or mentor that I saw in a YouTube video talking about beginning said to find your niche, to narrow down your subject, which totally made sense, because in the aspect of the YouTube algorithm and keyword search and all those things, it's almost like it would make more sense for me to be more narrowed down to a topic. But as a person, as a creative artist, as someone who, that's why I came to YouTube, is to express my opinions and my creative endeavors. I couldn't just cancel anything out. I love to sing, I love to act, I love to be funny, I love music, I love to do makeup. So I came here for the very reason, for a place to release all of that energy, and I was not worried about restricting myself to one thing, because I had already done that in real life. I had already done so many shows and done so many things where I'm only allowed to be this character, I'm only allowed to do that. So my idea for my YouTube channel, and if yours is too, that's why I say to go for it, you can just do a YouTube channel based off of being yourself. What you can put out as your channel theme can be your personality, can be the very thing that's just inside you, inside your heart. It doesn't have to be just your singing or just your comedy. However, there is benefits to narrowing down that niche. If you are someone who likes to do all those things just like I did, yes, I may have grown faster if I just narrowed it all. Say I love to do makeup and drag. If I would have narrowed it down and just made a drag makeup YouTube channel, maybe it would have grown faster, but that's not all of my life. And my point of my channel was to put all of my life on here and make it a variety channel on my main channel, which will be in the description box down below. This is my second channel for those of you who are not caught up. But in my main channel, that was my idea, to be show a variety of creations and feelings and emotions, and for me, everything connected, because me doing the reactions to the music videos was just my way of being inspired for writing my own music, which I was also putting on the channel. And then I was doing the music videos and doing makeup for those music videos, for the music that I was creating, from being inspired from the music that people were suggesting. So for me, everything was coming full circle, and my channel was growing off of me being myself. And I would never know if it was to grow faster or slower, me narrowing it down. I just knew in my heart that I wanted to show all these things. And for people to say that there can be no growth with you being all over the place, that's a lie, because you can. If you still tag your description right and the description box right, and everything is still cohesive and your tags all go together. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's all about the YouTube algorithm and SEO, keyword search. I have videos on that. My first core videos on this YouTube channel, I wanted to teach my students immediately about keyword search, tags, and title, and how important they are for your videos. And what those things allow you to do basically is create a video of anything that you want, and those keywords and that title and all that matching up with the description and the content in the video, and not going out to the YouTube algorithm, and it's still a good video. You're still putting your heart and your soul into it and your deepest passion, and it's everything you think it could be. It will do well, and people will subscribe from it, and you can still just be yourself. However, not having the niche, not having the niche also just allows a different type of experience where you may go at a different pace, you may gain subscribers at a different pace, and you may also may be at a different pace if you do have the niche. So you really just have to think about what you want. You have to think about what your really like desires are. I think that's what it really comes down to, is even though I saw hundreds of videos of YouTube coaching, because that's so much part of being YouTuber also, like consistently posting your videos is so important, and having passion for your videos is so important. But more than all that, there's so much research and analytical research and things that you can do still on the YouTube platform to just learn. And I did so much of that, and every night everyone was telling me, you need a niche, you need a niche. And I was not trying to settle down for one niche. I just wasn't. And like I said, I understand how that could definitely help you grow faster and narrow things down as far as keyword search. But as a person, as someone who, the reason why I was coming to use this platform, it just didn't sit well with me. Like, I didn't want to cancel anything out. I wasn't willing to cancel out any of the creative things that I want to bring to my channel just to grow faster. If it meant me growing slower but still being able to do all the things I loved, then I was willing to do that. And luckily, people who, little by little, all the little people who saw like the things that I was doing, it would catch a lot of people's attention. And that's all I wanted. My subscriber base for my variety channel was never necessarily, oh, I want as many subscribers as I want. That's never what I wanted. I genuinely wanted loyal people who loved what I did and loved my heart. And if it meant getting just one subscriber per day, then that's fine. At least I know when I do my next video, I'm speaking to one person who loves what I do. And that's what I really wanted. I didn't want people to just be subscribing to be spectators. I really wanted people to subscribe because they really loved the feeling and passions that I had in my heart and the way I was able to deliver them on YouTube, whether it be singing or acting or reaction videos or drag music videos. No matter what I wanted to do, I wanted that passion to speak through. So I just really think it's so important to come on here and speak this as far as for this channel here, because I really want anyone who is having this question and wondering about it just to have a little backstory from someone who was successful and still is successful doing a variety channel. I have the main channel just being myself, and then yes, later, a year later, I did start this second channel with a narrowed down niche of teaching YouTube and doing teaching branding and all that, because that is another passion of mine. So just as much as singing and acting and being creative is a passion, it became just as much of a passion as of showing people how to do that on this platform. So those two go together as well. So I love bringing the two together and telling you guys about the two channels, this one and my variety channel, because I wouldn't have one without the other. It was that very fire of learning YouTube, that very fire of watching all the mentor videos that literally got me to do this and got me somewhere to express my creative endeavors. I would have nowhere to express all the things I was expressing on my variety channel if I didn't do the mentorship and all the things I learned on YouTube. So I just want to thank everyone out there who did already post YouTube videos about their experiences, or the ones I have seen though, they're just so overproduced, and that was my whole point of making this. It's just interactive, one-on-one. Like, I love this channel because I'm pretty much making all the videos I wish I came across when I was starting YouTube, all those questions that were just burning up in my mind, and I didn't want to hear like produced answers. I just wanted to hear from someone who just went through it. So I'm someone who just went through it this past year. I'm still going through it, and that's what this channel will continue to be. As I hit milestones and as I come across new things, I'll come over here and I'll talk about it, as well as taking a look in the past and going over some of the things that I've already had happen to me on my variety channel, such as getting monetized, reaching my 4,000 watch hours for that, when I went viral on my variety channel. Those are all experiences that I feel like I should definitely share over here for people who want to grow on YouTube, grow their brand, have a place to show their creative endeavors and all that stuff, because I just did it last year, and the whole time I was second guessing myself, but I should have never. The way I'm going full force now is the way I should have been going full force in the beginning. And if I can just encourage anyone to go that hard when you start, it'll only be beneficial for you in the long run. It's almost like the harder you plant the seed, the bigger the tree is going to grow. And I timidly planted that seed, but you know, we watered the shit out of it, so it got good. But basically, I want you guys to succeed. I'm here for you. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. I have all that information down below. I know that one day these videos will reach thousands of hopeful creators, so I'm very passionate and hopeful for that. So I thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you slap that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell, because I only post when I feel cute. I don't have a post schedule. I only post when I feel cute, when I have a cute idea or a good idea for a class for you guys. So I want it to be fresh from my mind, and today the niche question was all up in my head, because I'll never forget how much it was going through my head when I first started. So I just want to share a little bit of my story. I love you guys so much. Please make sure you subscribe to my variety channel down below, as well as this one if you want to continue to get more tips, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.